And welcome back once again. Time for part 4 of our continued Final Fantasy XVI action. Welcome back once again, everyone. AV, Chartreux, Divissimo, Geo, Honk Honk, Gorek. What's up, guys? Now, where were we? We were in the middle of some questing and moving on to the next part of the narrative. I had some strawberry cheesecake cereal, some of the new Special K. It's pretty good. Now, once again, I don't like it as much as I like regular red berry, the red strawberry K. But once you eat a bowl, you're like, yeah, I dig this. I wouldn't necessarily get it again over the other, but if somebody offered it to me, I wouldn't say no. Gorik, thanks again for being in the places and doing the thing. We're going to dive right into this in just a moment. Gonna wash down this cereal and get ready for the next part of our adventure. So strap in, strap on, and get ready to make it happen.
Fight to the death. To the death.
I do hate leaving you in suspense like that on the ninja action, but we'll get back to it. All right, away we go. So many quests. So much to do.
That's the day done then.
Yeah, I bet you all want to go to the Vale. You bunch of dirty birds. We know what you're up to.
Are you gonna buy something or not?
You say these are all from Dalmeki?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now, shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard, but this here'll make them less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. You wait right here.
Uh-huh, sure you did.
Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
Oh yeah, what are you gonna do?
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment.
You want to see me get clapped? All right.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Gonna look real stupid when I save the world, ding dong.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice. There's no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it.
Don't worry. Clive has a very special place to keep it.
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
That's the day done then. The markets are
Ah, you have returned.
Corvus, welcome in. Good to see you.
It's yours.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what
morsels.
this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
All right, that's one down. I see that you're right there. So close. But so are you.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I mean, you can find out.
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
Gladly.
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only...
Come on,
chivalrous
Clive.
souls that we are. Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you...
Oh, I got you.
Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight. Now, let's get the message.
Rush Pirate, welcome in. You showed up just in time. We're about to humble this guy.
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you. Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. All right, so you know one end of a blade from the other.
Dr. Get what's happening, man? Welcome in.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? And a bearer. Win the Dane's favour anyway.
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a
Got potential. I'll give you that.
Oh, that was nice of him. He said that I have potential.
Can I go now?
Gregor's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
You know, gentlemen, no, I don't think that I will.
The Emperor's finest, thrashed by a
Gulping Geo,
sergeant maybe.
Joe. What's up, guys? If everybody checking out on YouTube and checking the VODs, make sure to click that like, follow, notifications, do it all, and do it here, do it there, do it everywhere. Click all the buttons. Button mash, if you will. You know how much I love it.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now.
Man, Clive has to keep all this stuff hidden. He's gonna be real sore before you know it.
And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. people will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and I've already risked much speaking with you this long.
The crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people.
Everyone here is so kind and gentle. I really love it.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time. You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
You know, that's real sad. Imagine having the magical power of wind, and you've been enslaved to dry clothing with your power. Yeesh. No, they get paid extra to do that.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Man, this place sucks.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers.
Yes, Rush, the bearers are given the facial tattoos as a mark. But on a happier note, since we're here with the fourth part of the playthrough, it means we have to do this.
After it.
You like that, don't you?
Torgal the best boy.
That bastard!
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Yes.
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Did one of them get on this?
It's not been half a moon since Bellen's. Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
It
Ascertain.
is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Well, we are certainly making some progress. I think... Excuse me. Pardon me.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
More than 5, less than 2 million.
Stay down! Get him, boy! There, boy! Sick him, Torgal! You know what to do, boy.
Yeah, the way running works in this game seems more than a little archaic. It's frustrating. And going through town, extra frustrating. Like, pick up the pace a little bit, please.
Sick him, Torgal! There, boy! Get him, boy! Get him! Get him! It's over. That's enough. You know what to do, boy. Sick him, Torgal. Over here. Sick of Torgal. It's over. Over here.
The ones with the reddish feathers are wild ones like these. Sort of dull brownish red. That is a raptor. Now I'm sure, based on our current knowledge of burbs, could be related. This is good. Let's burn down the whole field while we're at it. You get a manual bird up. You're welcome. All right, was there a goodie out here? My goodies, my goodies.
Back to the pens with you. I need you fit for the morrow's harvest.
You know, Clive, you could do something about all this. I understand you don't want to draw unwarranted attention your way because you're in the middle of a quest, but come on, man.
You, Brandon, here now.
3 up. Welcome in. Hello, hello, and thank you very much for the follow. How are you doing tonight, my friend?
What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
Man, I'm gonna slap the jowls right off of you.
All right. Where is he?
My boy.
I see they've sent me a brand
I wonder
new
what's for
spy
dinner.
change. He's over that.
Well, thanks, 3 up. Doing pretty good, man.
Go.
Trying to get knee deep in this Final Fantasy.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
What if I can help it? Stay back. I'll deal with this.
Get him! Sick of Torgal! Get him, boy! Over here.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Wow. Insufferable.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
You, Brandon, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you. He talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
You know what? I don't want to get the dame involved. I want to give him a hard time.
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see that brand on your face?
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people. They felt fear and pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you threaten us? How dare you?
Can't
I
we
say
find another house? A
harumph.
bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
I'm wasting my time, but I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives?
You could probably dig up a giant hole to bury people with that phoenix wing you have. Little side hustle.
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when
No, this is a lot more linear.
the realm?
It's not anything quite that involved. You have some quests with a couple of different options here and there, but it's not anything that's going to alter the outcome.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again.
Perspective, I'm enjoying it quite a bit, man. I appreciate that even in this modern time, we can have a game that's not some massive open world experience. I actually appreciate that. No complaint from me.
Stay down!
Had another branded drop in the field yesterday.
How do they expect us to...
Exactly, Gulping. I'm satisfied with that. That's fine with me.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores. But she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She has beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we're not talking about a cat or a dog, I get it.
It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting. There's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Clive's powers of observation are strong.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Yeah, take that, you little brat. These people are the worst.
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
Yeah, I need to feel better. Thank you, boy.
How
another branded drop in the field.
Not much chance I'd make it through the Penitent Gate without someone recognizing me as a deserter. So I'd better.
Over here. Sick of Torgal. There, boy.
Loki, welcome in. Hello, how are you doing? Good evening and good morning. A little bit of life experience? Yes. Hey, more bird up. Get him, Torgal.
You know what to do, boy.
Missed me.
Get him. Get him, boy.
Whee! Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. I just wanted the shiny thing. We got it. See if there's anything up upon this hill, and then we shall mosey on to our destination. Aha, I knew it. Kick it. We received a goblin coin. Goblin D's. It is similar to 15, but more refined. I feel like what they have going on here is what they wanted 15 to feel like. That's the impression that I get.
Are as intolerant as Isabel says. It's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Well, Loki, that is the joy of watching streamers do playthroughs. That way, if there's a game you're interested in, but you're like, ah, man, I've got a backlog miles long, don't you worry. We got you covered.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down.
But if I do that, how am I going to see him?
Here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Lie, sell, or be gone. Go on, take it.
You're welcome. So ungrateful.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. Oh, what is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
This conversation is riveting.
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Loki, yes indeed, we are spoiled when it comes to gaming. And there's so much stuff coming out over the next year. I don't even know how I'm going to keep up with it, so I wish you the best of luck with that. But you'll get it. I can tell you've got it. And 3-Up, I've noticed that quite a few people in this game seem to have somewhat celebrity-inspired features.
We can't let them get any closer to the village.
You know what to do. Get up. My wounds, boy. That's it. Torgal! Sick of Torgal. Get him. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal.
I was doing a celebratory animation and then I got bit. What a rude dog. 3-Up, hello. Thank you for checking out both. Make sure to follow that YouTube so you can check out the latest, hottest O videos coming your way. Gotcha. Shameless self-promotion. No fear here.
Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotten.
No, this is a much more linear game. Any choices you have are going to be fairly cosmetic. It's not going to have any sort of deep alteration to the story.
In the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the Dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
If it was a mess...
You are still in one piece.
Here's a bloody comb. You're welcome.
You'll be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Man, it is about time. That took forever.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions?
We are Legion.
Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
Yeah, Benedicta is going to live on in my heart forever. And maybe elsewhere, but that's another story. Well, I've had this YouTube channel for a little while, but I haven't had enough time to do anything with it. Only recently have I been able to focus on editing some content, working on a few ideas that I have, and so now I'm just trying to branch out a little bit. With what little free time I have, I decided to try to dedicate it to a lot of things instead of just one thing. Clive changed his mind. I don't know, Perspective. I'm still waiting to see. I'm going to hold out hope that she comes back as a zombie or something.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Oh, yeah. Well, well, well. I know where I'm moving.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
Oh no, there are lots of privates involved. Bada bing!
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut. And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Oh, Sid, you old rascal.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind...
Whoever's banging that drum in the background, they can tone it down a little bit.
The most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comfort?
Fat men,
Them to call you outlaw.
metaphor, simile, allegory, you know, whatever.
That'll do, mate.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. It means my deeds will be remembered. I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Oh, good. They stopped drumming. Thank you. AV, thank you so much for all the support today. It means a tremendous amount to me. Thank you again for the love, and go get some rest to go feel better. You know where we'll be tomorrow, so we'll see you then. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and good night. Hello. Looking pretty good there, Clive. I pressed the wrong button again. You have reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Well, hold on. Let me check one more thing. Check one more thing and we'll be good to go.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Take a seat, Clive. All right. Quick look. Think you can help?
All right, well, that means we've done all of our quests. So, with that in order, let's go ahead and go to this pivotal moment in the story. AV, thanks again. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Well, everybody, strap in. I've got a feeling that something exciting is about to go down. I don't know, how is it? Thursday, good morning. Welcome to the Strizzle. How are you today?
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
I'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change. Come on, this way.
Well, Sid, if you don't mind, I think it would be smart for me to, first of all, do this because I kept forgetting. And then we're going to hit the old save.
Try to stay out of sight.
You got a double save for good luck. Let's go.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
No, there's just a skill tree. I haven't seen a card minigame yet. I would like to see how Torgal climbs the ladders in this game. I know, I ask for too much, but I disagree. One can never have too much Torgal.
Right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
Unsingle man for reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
They're not from the garrison.
I swear this passage used to be filled.
Enemies upon us!
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, guys. Perfect plans.
Karate kick.
They never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
I don't know if I could handle 2 Torgals. That's too much cuteness.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
You know what, Sid? I think I can handle this.
Captain, to arms, men! And summon the cannoneer! At once!
be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
To the talker.
Time to get serious.
Then we better make this quick.
There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end this torment.
My wounds, boy.
Easy.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Yeah, when they finally released the Royal Edition of 15, definitely great.
God, duty's a death sentence in this place.
You might dig this one then.
Not that Sylvester cares. Keep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Probably gets them all sauced up and a little extra, well, you know.
Too far gone. The ether's made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
She said she could call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Typically your chest can glow blue, and with everything being blue around here, I keep going in circles trying to make sure we don't leave anything behind. Well, Thursday in the name of progress. Maybe one day it'll happen. Huzzah! Good boy, Torgal.
Doesn't look that far.
Your main character, Clive Loki, has different elemental properties that he can acquire through the game. And then your companions, of course, have their own.
Some help.
Hold on.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
My man. Ooh, look at how pretty. Makes me think about that section in Elden Ring when you go into the underground caves and they're all toiling away, mining. Not quite as creepy. Some opponents will use the ability War Cry to invigorate themselves, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the attack up icon and try and defeat them before they can deal too much damage. Oh boy.
Sick of Torgal. Get him. You know what to do. That's enough.
I wanted to give the puppy a pet, but it'll have to wait.
Sick of Torgal.
Throws me off sometimes how you need to use R2 for some things, but not others. Video games, am I right? Yeah, Loki, that was one of my favorite places in the game too. It was so beautiful.
Sick of Torgal. Torgal. You know what to do, boy. Not this time. You know what to do.
Good job not dying, everyone.
Let's either replace that wooden door with something a little more sturdy.
Coral, while razor sharp, is also painfully brittle, which is why its use in all but the most primitive of weapons is almost unheard of. This sword of unknown provenance, however, is possessed of a remarkable rigidity, while maintaining an edge that rivals that of Odin's blade. Well, it's not a huge upgrade, but it is an upgrade. But does it look cool? Oh, it's got a nice tip to it. A little bit of curvature. I know a lot of people are a fan of that.
On the count of 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now.
Double rider kick for the win.
The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
Oh yeah, Cracky, absolutely, man. I always compare Ultraman to Superman and Kamen Rider to Batman. I feel like that's fairly close.
No one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
Well, thank you, Jill.
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
Gorik, that sounds delicious. Of course, when I have a grilled cheese, I always want to have some tomato bisque to go with it, but I'm fancy like that.
Oh no.
There's something you two want to talk about?
Maybe later. You know what to do. Get up. There, boy. Stay down.
But how could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
You know what to do, boy. My wounds, boy. It's over. Stay down. Get him. A little help. It's over. Stay down. A little help. Torgal. A little help. My wounds, boy. Not this time. Get him. There, boys. Get him. Torgal. There, boy. Not this time.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
They're trying to save power on their energy bill, save a little bit of money. I mean, they're hoping that these crystals will do the job, but I don't know. I guess there is a special kind of ambiance to it.
Where did that come from?
If I had to guess...
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Always. There, boy!
boy. Sick of Torgal. There, boy.
Where's he off to now? Clive, look out!
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. My wounds, boy. Here, Torgal. My wounds, boy. A little help. My wounds, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him.
No problem. Yeah, I noticed that Torgal has a bracelet on his leg. I'm assuming that's where he gets some of his magic power. They don't really explain it, but that's what I think. My head canon, if you will.
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice, that it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
I love Sid's voice, but every time he speaks, I can smell cigarettes in the air.
almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
For good luck, of course. By the way, I'm changing this. I thought that this ignition thing was going to be way more useful than it is. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. So I'm going to try this one out because it seems pretty cool. Let's go. I did not play that game, Loki, but I've heard that it's good. Has a cool battle system, I've seen that.
It's beautiful.
The heart of Sunbreak.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive. But I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Tyler's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here. That's more like it.
Clive, look.
What is that?
Sid!
Ifrit, I need Ifrit. Come to me. I can't do this without you. Not again. Where are you?
Where are you?
Hold on.
been here before.
Well, there's a barrier, so Clive, you're in trouble.
You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. It's still alive. Power isn't yours.
is mine.
Time to get serious.
I remember now. I had a fire. I had it freed! It's done.
Press X to doubt.
How many more could there be?
Oh boy. Yeah, man. And we haven't seen this particular character yet, but I think it might be the same person behind everything. We'll find out.
As you
That's a lot of damage!
That was very exciting. The PS5 sounded like it was going to blast off into outer space.
Clive.
Well, enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
This, it's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here. No, you won't.
But we've got Torgal. Thank you, Loki. I'm glad you appreciated it. Good stuff, man. Oh, hello. You look even cooler now.
I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... think again.
Sid.
One left. That'll do me.
Try not to talk.
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
Don't do this.
The rest is in your hands. The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free.
Stop. Please.
I can think of none better than you.
In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew. I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone. This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am? Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
I'm still looking forward to seeing the mother get crushed. Meanwhile,
We've got to go!
Not without this!
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
That won't be necessary.
The finest silks from the
Very
master
nice.
of Randillar. Come, come, feel its softness. Make a nice gift for your wife.
Sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, harmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
It's good to see you, Sid. What have we learned? The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way. Kupka's private guard. It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall. You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's-forsaken slum.
Yo, Snugglefry, what's up, man? It's a trap!
I said, I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Man, it has got to be super hot in that armor. And smelly.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sid's here.
Should we?
Come on. Go! Summon the others! The bearers?
Safe.
Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Ramuh's essence. Attuning with Ramuh not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities, such as Thunderstorm, which rains Levin bolts down on all nearby enemies, knocking them back. Ramuh's iconic feat Blind Justice can be used to launch a barrage of ball lightning at up to 9 targets determined by locking onto them. The lightning will temporarily remain affixed to a target and can be ignited by striking it. I'm still gonna do this.
Titan sends his regards. Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
Kitty?
They brought
Oh, Kitty.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster. Let's roll.
To me, boy.
Ooh, another level. Sweet. I have one, like, minor gripe. I wish that it wouldn't reset your items every time that you start a new chapter. Because I usually use Torgal. I'll use items if I absolutely have to. But it resets it to items automatically, and I wind up wasting something every time thinking I'm going to use Torgal. Now, I know that there's an item that you can use, but I'm fine with doing it manually, but that part gets me every time.
To hell with this!
That's an appropriate response for once.
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to
You're
be
welcome.
saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
All right. Seems like we've hit a big mark. There's another time skip that just happened 5 years later, and here we are in the middle of a hot mess. So that seems like the perfect time to take a break before we get to the next part. So, on that note, let's go ahead and wrap things up for the evening. But before we part ways, allow me to say once again, thank you to everyone that came by tonight to hang out in the streams. Thank you to everyone that has followed. Much appreciated. 20 away from our goal here. And friendly reminder for those of you that didn't hear earlier, I've got a special surprise lined up for the YouTube channel when we get close to 1,000 follows. So we're just getting started, but that's okay. We're going to get there. Thank you for all the follows there. Thank you for watching the VODs. I just released my first YouTube video yesterday, so make sure to check it out. Every like, every follow, always deeply appreciated, and it actually helps out a lot more than you might imagine. So thanks again for hanging out tonight. We're going to go and enjoy the rest of our evening. Maybe not together, but together in our hearts, you know? It's my pleasure, guys. This was great. It was a lot of fun, good development. That one boss battle, epic. Loved it. I hope that there's more like that to be seen. Loki, thanks for coming by and chilling with us. Make sure to check out the content. You know that I'll be driving you crazy in the Discord about it. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. We will be back upon the morrow. I've got a game that has been made by someone in the community that I'm going to be checking out tomorrow night. That's right. A local follower is also a game developer. We're going to be checking out their game tomorrow evening. So make sure to come by and check that out, and let's do this thing. You know the deal. Whatever time it is, wherever you are, day, morning, afternoon, evening, night, all that good stuff, you know the deal. We're out of here. We're hitting it. We're going to be back at it again tomorrow. And then after that, we're going to continue into the next chapter of this game because I'm hooked. I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to do it right now, but we need to take a break. Thanks for all the love, guys. I'll see you in the Discord. I will see you in the channels. And like, follow, subscribe. Isn't that what I'm supposed to say as a content creator? Ring the bell? Yeah, I think that about covers it. I'll see you guys next time. Much love and peace.